Freedom Queen Live. Freedom Queen Live. You better buckle up because today we have something very special. This is one of my favorite Freedom Queen Lives, and you're about to find out why, because I have someone here basically backstage with me who is about to change your life this morning. So I am so excited. Let me make sure that we're all set up and live on our YouTube channel correctly. Let me make sure that we're good to go. Let me see who's coming on. Hi, everyone, coming on to Freedom Queen Live. So again, like I said, I have someone backstage with me here. She's going to give you a very special treat this morning, but I want to make sure that everyone is on. Taisha's here, Jane's here, or Janae's here, Morgan's here. So I've officially decided that every Monday on Freedom Queen Live, I'm going to start wearing my Freedom Queen robe. I've decided that Mondays are Freedom Queen robe, and I am just going to wear them every single Monday that I'm here with you all. If you have a Freedom Queen robe, join me, or a Freedom Queen t-shirt, start wearing it on Mondays. Like, this is just the vibe. I'm not doing anything else but wearing robe every Monday with you all here. So hi, Lauren. Lauren, I've been seeing you. I've been thinking of you. Okay, anyways, I digress. So I'm very excited. You guys know that Freedom Queen Live, it has been an incredible experience with you all every single Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And you also know, if you've been watching me, you know that I am planning on doing Freedom Queen Live conference next year. And so something I've decided to do is I'm going to start doing like early backstage passes for you all. And so what this means is on Freedom Queen Live, I'm going to start sending out links and put a guess in the chat. Like, this literally just came to me right before this call today. So put a guess in the chat if you would like access to this link. I'm going to start dropping links to Freedom Queen Live 2024 now so that you all can start buying tickets for it. I don't have the exact dates. I don't have the exact location. I do know it's going to be in the States, probably on the East Coast somewhere in the States next year. So just put a yes in the chat. I'm going to drop a link today for early bird tickets for next year's in-person event. It's like literally a no-brainer ticket price point. The pricing for the tickets will go up to $997 as we get closer to the event. But I thought today, I know that you guys have been asking for, when are we doing our in-person conference? When are we doing our in-person conference? And so this is going to be in 2024 Freedom Queen Live. So just put a yes in the chat if you guys would like it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to put a link there. It's $297. Don't tell anyone that I'm giving out the link right now. I'm only doing it for Freedom Queen Live people. 2024 in-person conference tickets are going to go up to $1,000. So if you want to get on the early bird, there's the link. And if you buy while we're on the Freedom Queen Live right now, if you buy this morning while we're on Freedom Queen Live, you and I are going to get a 10-minute phone call. And we're going to talk about your business and whatever you're doing. So if you want to join that, click that link, get your early bird tickets for the 2024 conference. Don't tell anyone, because I'm only releasing it to this community. So, and put it in the chat if you end up buying, because you'll get a 10-minute call with me today or this week. So I'm so excited because this morning I have been craving performances. You guys know I'm a performer. You know that I'm someone that is like obsessed with stages and helping you live a life where you are center stage. And so I have this client inside of my extraordinary mastermind. She's absolutely incredible. She's a singer, she's a performer. She teaches teachers how to leave their teaching job and become an online service provider or coach and build their own business. And I said to her, Jenna, would you come on Freedom Queen Live and do this incredible performance? Because in 2024, when we actually do the Freedom Queen Live conference, I want to have performers there like Jenna, and Jenna might be one of those at the performance. So we're giving you like a sneak peek of what this experience is going to be like. So I'm very excited. Put a yes in the chat if you're pumped for me to bring Jenna up from the stage. Put a yes in the chat if you're ready for that. Just put a yes in the chat if you're ready for me to bring up Jenna. Hi, Kimberly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unmute Jenna. I'm gonna put her on the main stage here, and Jenna's just gonna introduce herself, and then she's going to perform for us in Freedom Queen Live. And so what I want you to do is just wherever you're watching from, like, allow this to be a Monday where you never look back, where you're like, I'm gonna have the most incredible week ever. I'm gonna build the business of my dreams. I'm just gonna soak in this moment with Jenna. So I'm gonna bring Jenna up, make her the main view. Let me just get her going here. Ask to unmute. Jenna, I'll tell you when we're ready. We'll make you go.
Okay, hello?
And go ahead, Jenna, yes.
Oh, okay, I'm here. I just have to do, hello everyone. Hello, it's so nice to be here. So I've been in Bridget's Extraordinary Mastermind for the past 6 months, and we just re-signed together. So I'm excited to be in that group for another year. And it's kind of crazy how you go into, and I think we all do this as online coaches, right? You want to serve clients beyond the very like exact thing that your coaching service or whatnot is meant for, right? You want to serve them in their personal lives. And it's kind of interesting because when you go into this group, and especially just my experience with the Extraordinary Mastermind, is everyone in there like knows more about you than just your business. And like the last 6 months I've been through a lot. It's just like been just up and down in my life. And I've had a lot of pivoting. So just business and personal. And it's kind of cool how I never joined it thinking, oh, anyone would know that I was like a singer or that I wrote songs. And honestly, like I'm going to share with you a song that I wrote just like a couple of months ago. And not only that, but actually performing in front of people. And somehow I find myself in those situations. And it's really cool that this group has pulled that out of me. So I have a quick test, a mic test, because Zoom, I actually was an online teacher for like the past few years as well. And I just have to check my audio because Zoom can be a little iffy. I realized they rolled out a new feature that not everyone has. So I wanted to check with you if you could hear me, and anyone who's here, and then Bridge, just let me know because I can't see the chat right now. But if you could hear me, I'm gonna try this one different thing so that you can hear the piano and the microphone. So let's check it.
I can hear your voice. Are you playing something else? Jenna, pause. Hold the show. 1 second. Gemma's saying we can only see Bridget smiling. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna mute myself. Do one more test. Yeah, they couldn't hear you anymore. Yeah, no sound from Jenna.
Different sound. I'm gonna try something different here. 1 second here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna play the piano for a second and just do a quick test.
Okay.
So, you're broken down and tired. You can hear that now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, it might not be perfect audio, but but hopefully you can hear me now. Okay.
You still sound incredibly beautiful. Like, okay, let me check the chat, make sure we're good. I hear you now. You're on.
Yay! Okay. I'm so glad. All right, thank you. Okay, here we go. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up high like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, and I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll it's time to say goodbye to you. Why did it have to end so soon? It's a war we both lose. I miss the soft kisses you gave and the sweet memories we made. It's time to let them all fade. And I cry out to the stars up above to show me the way and turn this hateful heart to love. And I sing Amazing Grace, and all I can pray is for the Lord up above to take this pain away. Angry and enraged, screaming out God's name. Please, dear God, take this fear and shame away. And when my world came crashing down, my dreams burned into the ground, you pulled me up somehow. And even when I turned away, your spirit said, I'll stay, and you won't be afraid. And I cry out to the stars up above to show me the way and turn this hateful heart to love. And I sing Amazing Grace, and all I can pray is for the Lord up above to take this pain away. Angry and enraged, screaming out God's name. Please, dear God, take this fear and shame away. Now I see you in the mountains, see you in the valley, see you through the rain. Now I see you through the hard times, tears that I've cried, see you through the pain. Now I see you through the mountains, see you through the valley, see you through the rain. Now I see you through the hard times, tears that I've cried, see you through the pain. And I sing Amazing Grace, and all I can pray is for the Lord up above to take this pain away. Angry and enraged, screaming out God's name. Please, dear God, take this fear and shame away. Oh, please, dear God, take this fear and shame away. Amazing Grace. Thank you.
Jenna, Rise Up was incredible, but this, your own work, like you wrote that song. I'm like, what in the hell? Like, do you want to speak about that for a minute? Like, what was that? Everyone in the chat says beautiful, so freaking amazing, this powerful energy this morning. Tell us about that second song, because holy shmoly, that needs to be at Food and Clean conference in 2020.
Yes. I have always, it's interesting because it really ties with my business. It really ties with building this business. And I'll tell you the personal connection with that story though. But basically I've always felt like I couldn't voice my opinions. I've always felt like um, I was a quiet kid, you know, and I didn't really feel like heard. I didn't really feel like I could speak. And something that I found was that I just sat in the front of the piano one day and I just, you know, started playing and I loved singing, so I just started singing along with it, and I started writing music and started writing songs. And for the time being, like for the past however many years, you know, it's taken me, I've written songs, I sang for high school and things like that, but it really was a hobby and something that I would sort of take with me and not do sometimes and go back and do it, and kind of like my focus wasn't really there. So I wrote other songs until I kind of realized and made this realization that like your gifts, um, you know, and this is my belief, but your gifts are God's gifts. So you kind of holding back whatever you believe, you holding back your gifts
Come on.
that are meant to serve other people, that are meant to change someone's life, that are meant to get people unstuck and pull people out of where they're at. Those aren't for you. Those are for your people. So I always thought of my singing like, oh, that's a gift that maybe I can use. Maybe I will perform. Maybe I will go on American Idol. Maybe I will do all this stuff. And it kind of was, I kind of took it back. And then like, I just went up and down and wasn't always writing songs and performing because I thought that was just mine to share, but it really isn't mine to share because I've been given this gift. So that's a little bit about my songwriting, but about this specific song, I haven't been writing songs, you know, for a really long time. And this specific song, in when was it? March. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So um, for me to share, but basically in March, without going into too much detail, me and my husband we separated. It was a really unhealthy where we were at. It was a really unhealthy point. And I moved, you know, I moved miles away and he stayed at the state that we were living in. And, you know, we started the divorce process, everything. Um, and that was in the time that I was writing this song, was in that divorce process and feeling the loss, you know, it's time to say goodbye to you. Why did it have to end so soon? It's a war we both lose type of situation. And I was literally just like writing from the heart. Like it was the first or second take that I wrote almost the entire song. And it really was just honestly my thoughts at the time. And that's literally what I was doing. I was praying, please, please, dear God, take this fear and shame away. There's a lot of shame, there's a lot of pain, everything. And I didn't know what was, you know, coming next. So through that and to now, a lot has changed. We are actually back together and not getting a divorce. And we both had these like come to Jesus moments, and you know, like it or not, with what happened in the toxicity, like God can change that around. No matter where you're at, no matter how much you're judged or what other people think of the situation or how far it can go, and how far down you are. I've had a family that has had a lot of addictions and things like that, and abusive things, and like no matter how far down you are, God can always turn that around. So I guess songwriting, I'm putting my intention out there for the rest of 2023 and 2024 to actually give like songwriting my focus, because again, it's not for me, you know? So I hope that it inspired you, and thank you for being here and like listening to me and letting me share like my thoughts, opinions, and my own vulnerable stories. So
Oh my gosh, Jenna, well, thank you for coming on. Anyone that has a reflection, put it on the chat. We'll give you a minute to share. But like this work, it's, you know, everyone's building a business here. Everyone's building a movement, and people love to put themselves in boxes. But this work of you sharing this whole other side of you, of being a singer, songwriter, performer, and adding it into what you do as a business owner is only going to make you continue to explode. And I just, you singing that second song was everything. And the fact that you wrote it with, it was your second, what did you say? You wrote it in like 2 tries, 2 takes, and it was done. Like, that was everything. So thank you for coming on and performing and sharing your heart and soul with us. I think it's one thing to do strategy, but it's another thing to just come on and share your heart and soul and perform in front of the Freedom Queen community. There was like 20 people at one point watching, and 100 and something people will watch the replay. We can do all the strategy, we can do all the work, but like you connecting with God, with music, with performance, with your soul, that work is 10 times more powerful than anything else. So thank you for coming on, Jenna. This was incredible. And I hope to have you at Freedom Queen Live next year in person.
Yes, count me in. I love it. Well, thank you so much, everyone, again. And I hope to connect with you like outside of this place too, outside of this little square on Zoom.
Yes, I'll put your handle in the chat too.
Okay.
It's Jenna.
Yeah, it's Jenna.
Val, thank you for sharing that beautiful story and getting real and vulnerable with us. I could feel your song in my whole being. Soul growth moment, Nikki says. Beautiful takeaway, Kimberly. Love this story, Olivia. Thank you for sharing a part of your soul, Jenna. Can you share her IG link? Yes, I just put it in the chat there.
That's super sweet. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Bridget, for allowing me to like get my day started like this and to share the not so perfect parts of me as well.
And that was so perfect.
Thank you. Imperfectly perfect.
Well, this was just amazing. Let me get this back here on the screen. Yes, Crystal says, yep, her IG link is right there. How are you all feeling? I want you to just put one word in the YouTube chat. Put one word. How are you feeling? What are you declaring your week is going to be like? From listening to Jenna sing Rise Up to her own song that doesn't even have a name yet. How are you feeling? I woke up this morning after the 3 wins thread. Some of you are doing the 3 wins thread challenge with me over the next 30 days on my Threads account. And I woke up this morning just in like happiness of like anything is possible. Those crazy dreams that you have are available for you. The whatever, the friendships, the relationship, the health, the amount of money you want to be making, the clients you want to sign on, the internal peace, fulfillment you want to have, anything is possible for you. And I'm just so blessed and so grateful to be in this group of Freedom Queens here. Inspired, Crystal says yes. I think it was Catherine asked what the Stripe link is. The Stripe link is every week, or maybe not every week, but bi-weekly-ish, I'm going to be sharing the link for our Freedom Queen Live tickets. I'm dropping them way early on. They're going to be about $1,000 as we get closer to the event, but I'm dropping in the early bird link. So if you guys want access to those tickets, we're going to have performers. It's going to be a massive business event. You guys know I've done retreats and things like that before, but this time what I really want to do is turn it into a conference style. So I'm going to drop the early bird Freedom Queen Live conference tickets here. You payment link, there we go. I'll drop it to you guys in the chat. If you want to come, I'm only going to be sharing them on these lives on Freedom Queen Live. And when you sign up for Freedom Queen Live, you get a 10-minute conversation with me to map out what you're doing for the rest of this year. For those of you that know Scarlett, she won a 5-minute convo with me during our Freedom Queen Live party on Friday. We just had it this morning. in 5 minutes, we did so much more than you can do with a client in 1 hour. So when you book your Freedom Queen Live conference tickets, you get a 10-minute call with me on my phone and we'll talk. Feels like great things are about to emerge. I don't know what it is, but that is fire. But it's like that fire is reignited inside of me. Olivia said, Jenna, feeling rooted, grounded, ready to take off. It's online it's going to be in person. And I'm thinking springtime of 2024. So I don't know the exact dates. I have no information. I don't even have the exact location. I know it'll probably be on the East Coast, and it will be in the springtime of next year. So as I continue to get the details, I will roll them out. If you guys are wanting to be a part of that, just send me a message on Instagram if you have any questions, or you can sign up using that link. I am so excited for this week with you all. Jenna, thank you for coming on, for being a part of it. Like, this week is just going to be iconic. I can feel it in my bones. I know how special it's going to be for you inside of Freedom Queen, for everyone. And I'm just going to keep expanding my vision and expanding my dreams. Okay, Freedom Queen, every single Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we meet here. I've already decided that I'm going to wear my robe every Monday from this Monday moving forward. And if you are a performer, or you are a singer, or you want to come up and perform something, send me a message over on Instagram, because we have a couple spots for the rest of this year. Put your crown on. Let's get it this week. And I will see you next Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, Jenna.